Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently fighting Georgia here for the Kingdom of Zaporizhia. So that is absolutely great. We need to get as much as we can on their coastline. So let's go ahead and proceed here. We have all of our troops raised up as of right now, and we're going to head on in here. Are we a witch? Hang on. What's going on here? Oh, we're a witch. Okay, cool. My aching skull. So, we're apparently back here. There we go. Let's move on in here. Perfect. I'm going to group these together for the moment. They're attacking up over here. I'm fine with that. They can do that all they want for right now. So that's cool. We have no factionalism at the moment, but we are going to finish up this siege and just continue to siege our way up this coast. There we go. This is a castle holding, right? Yes, it is. Cool. So they're going to take some locations, and they're going to get ticking war score on their side. For the moment, this is a good thing. We want them to get ticking war score on their side. Okay, we should think about... How many troops do they have in total? 30,000. So there's a number of their troops that we don't see here. In fact, quite a lot of them. I was thinking about splitting up our troops like we did with the previous kingdom invasion, but I'm not 100% certain that that's a great idea right now. However, what we are going to do for the moment is we will finish up this siege, heading over here. I'm fine with them sieging over here all they want. They can do that. We'll embark after we finish up here. Tough soldier and forwarder, huh? Okay. Our heir is currently unmarried, and we definitely want her to marry someone who has high stewardship. This guy would actually do well. He's intelligent, and that'll be fine. Fantastic. Okay. So, at this time, we are going to split out our units. We definitely do need to get some resupply going here. So we'll make sure that we have a siege commander, and then these guys are going to split up. In fact, they'll go here. Sure. Your request is granted for Odin. Okay. And then these guys are going to split, and we'll head on over this way. Cool. And then we'll split here and head on over. Now, we do see a good amount of their soldiers here, and we'll keep an eye on where they're going. Actually, they're coming towards us. We're going to group right back up, because we need to fight them. Okay. And in we go. Does he really think he'll get away with that? He probably does. But we'll fight these guys. We should have no real problem fighting them. Yeah. No real problem at all. Cool. And they're kicked out of here. So for now, we will go ahead and split off our siege force yet again. There we go. And these guys will head on over. And we'll try to split up again. So we'll put this guy in. Cool. And we will head on over this direction, splitting these guys up. We do need to resupply here. So that is what we're doing. We're looking to resupply. And this siege will finish up quite soon. They are all heading up over this direction. This is completely okay. I don't care about that. These guys are coming back over this way. They're embarking, though. Looks good. So I'm not concerned about their embarkation. That's fine. Completely and totally. We did lose troops here, so we're going to send some levies on over. We don't have enough troops here to keep these up, and that's because we are out of supplies here. So we'll group these together. That'll bring us in some supplies, and we'll finish up this siege. We're getting some really major attrition ticks here, but that's okay for now. Cool. So there we go. We'll finish up this siege. Oh. Game completely froze there. Okay, I guess it's fine. That was exciting. So they're all up over here. That's fine. We're going to group these guys together, And these need a siege leader. I don't really care about a battle leader, just siege. And we're going to come in and siege over this direction. Cool. The rest of these units, I want to go fight their battle a little bit. I would like to not capture their leader. And we also need to figure that this is actually not enough troops. So we're going to raise a few extra. And we're going to need to raise like 34,000 in total. So we'll let that raise for a little bit. They're attacking Crimea pretty heavily, and that's okay. They can do that all they want for right now. I'm completely fine with that. This is more than enough troops. In fact, we only need half of this. So we'll put these guys down. I don't want to spend all of that cash. But we'll then come up over this direction. Cool. So we'll embark there, and we're sieging over here. These guys are going to be very rude indeed. But we did finish up our siege. So we'll retreat here as soon as we can, which is now. Oh, that's an awkward place to go to. Okay, sure. So we're fighting their forces up here. They're quite late to get there. Beautiful. Okay. So that is all absolutely great. Let's go ahead and take golden obligations here. Okay, yeah, we already made our way down that tree. Fantastic. So these guys have finished their retreat, and we'll head up over to... Oh, that's a lot of attrition. We'll head up over to here. There we go. So we've kicked these guys out of here. I would like to siege back some of this territory. Cool. They attacked us just on their way through. That's so rude. But whatever. They can do that, I suppose. So we'll get this siege done. And what all are we going to need beyond here? Well, you can see that we lost our siege here. That's obnoxious. Wait. Did it just come back to us? No, this is occupied by us. Why wouldn't we get this? That's weird. We'll keep an eye on that. That's very strange for sure. It's not even who's holding it, because these are held by the same people. Oh, we don't have it fully occupied. I'm dumb. Okay. That'll do it. We'll come up over here. Actually, I want to embark and come over this way. That'll be the better way to go. So off we go there. 17 months on taking this siege back. That's seeming like a lot. But we'll see. Challenge for artifact, we decline. So they're all up over here at this point. We could walk up there and fight them. 2,000 casualties is probably okay. Let's head on in. Cool. So this siege will be done in 5 months. Sounds good. And yeah, we can definitely win this battle. They're very spread out here and not well situated for us to do this. So they'll pile in, but they're going to lose this. Objectively. Fantastic. We do need a new steward. That would be this lady. That'll be fine. How's this siege going? It's basically done. Fantastic. So we win our battle up over here. I do want to take back this siege if we can. Cool. Okay. Ticking war score is against us right now. That's to be expected. We're going to come down over here for the time being and get this county fully occupied for us. Okay, 4 months here. That's not too bad. And then we can resupply up here, which will be pretty necessary. We'll see what they decide to do here. I'm not entirely sure what their plan is. Just kind of run around, I guess. We're going to split in half here. And then we'll split in half again. Like so. Now, supply limits here are not perfect. That's for sure. Okay. We'll have to do something about that. These guys need to embark. And we need to think about what we have to go after next. Let's see. We get all of this. We get all of this up here. So we could definitely come up over here next. And take that. Consider it done. Excellent. From here, we could definitely send this force... Actually, well, let's let this finish up. We'll send this force here. And these guys can position here. Just checking supply limits. That'll do. Cool. So we'll embark our siege force. We have to take very specific directions here. Or rather, siege very specific provinces here for this to work ideally. Because then we need to siege our way down everything over here that we're not going to take that we can. So this county, and then this side of the river over here, and then this over here would be the goal. Okay. So we can see that their troops are grouping up around here. We're going to group up ourselves. We have done some resupply work here. Ah, we just inherited this. No. We just inherited something. Sure. Where is it? Here. Cool. We're just going to grant that out. No problem. Grant out to a noble of the Norse culture. Fantastic. Okay. We'll take this tapestry, I suppose. Okay. The next question is, where do we siege? And the answer to that was here. But I don't really want to walk there. We will embark and then land up over here. We're going to have to embark, or rather siege over here, I guess. Any way we slice it. Like, siege Golden Hills? I don't like sieging Golden Hills here, but it's fairly required. Okay. I don't think we have that crown equipped. Okay. So they're grouping up over here. We do have a faction brewing. This is a Liberty faction. I think we're not particularly concerned about it. And Thessalonica here, we can probably do something about. All we have is grandchildren here. That's not necessarily ideal. He does want to be on the council. What's he good at? Learning. Done. So he's a lot happier now. We're also going to bribe him. That maxes out his opinion. Beautiful. We're going to walk down over here, fight these guys again. Okay. And these sieges should go quite quickly. I don't want to hit 100%, and it's not... It is actually possible for us to hit 100% here. We will actually hit 100% from sieging this. We do not want to do that. We have to siege up here and then make our way over. There is no option here. Okay. So we're going to fight these guys. No problem. And we'll head over to Crimea. We stack wiped them pretty heavily there. Hello, character finder. Imagine meeting you here. Okay. So there is still this Liberty faction here. The other guy left it, but he's not... Like, he wasn't enough power for them to disband. I think for the moment this is reasonably fine. I'm not too worried about it. So these guys are down to 6,000 troops right now. I don't think we need anywhere near this quantity of troops. So we're definitely going to do something about that. We're going to put down a good number of our troops here. Okay. So we're going to split off some of our levy forces here. And we're going to keep around 20,000, I think. These guys will be disbanded. And the rest of these will move up over here. Okay. We'll siege here. And that siege will be very swift. Too weak to send an ultimatum now. Perfect. So we'll head down to Uzun. And we'll need to siege here and here, for sure. Oh, a stewardship lifestyle perk, apparently. Sure. Done. So we have a stewardship lifestyle perk here. We will take war profiteer. Cool. Oh, we'll need to siege here as well. We may as well siege here first. I should have gone there earlier, but that's fine. They have 12,000 troops at this moment. This siege is going to be very slow, and I don't actually want to do it. I want to move our troops down over here. Our wife died and relief washed over us. Perfect. We'll find ourselves a new wife. One with good stewardship, hopefully. You'll do. Cool. Okay, so we're going to head over here, splitting up these troops, and we're going to reinforce those. Okay. And down we go. An enemy ally does join the war. They're at about 20,000 troops. Nothing too scary. Lotharingia here wants the troops. We can technically attack down this river. I'm not planning to do that for a while, so this is okay. We're going to finish up this siege and head down this direction. And how much more do we need after this? Well, there's a little bit of coastline here. And then there's this coastline over this way. We see their army here, or half of it anyway. The other half pretty much is over here. Cool. So down we go. War score is ticking against us right now, but we can end this war basically anytime we want. I'm going to split this force in half and this force in half, just to make sure that we are resupplying. Okay, so they're coming in over here. We're going to group up over this way. Actually, we're going to group up right here. Cool. Have we finished this siege yet? No, but we are very close. Okay. We finish up this siege, and we'll continue to siege. We're grouped up here, and over we head. We should easily defeat their troops here. Fantastic. Are they going to turn around? No. Actually, kind of. They're kind of going to turn around. We're going to finish this siege. Excellent. Next, we're going to head down here and grab this stretch of coastline. Then we're going to have to come grab this bit of coast here. And then we'll have to end the war. So that's a stack wipe. That's more stack wipes. And that's a stack wipe. Beautiful. They now have 6,000 troops. So we will split up here. We'll send half of our army this way and then split again and send half of that force over here. And these guys will split up and continue to resupply. We have landed down here. Beautiful. And we've got 4 sieges to do down here. Now, they do have ticking war score against us, and it's a lot, for sure. We can end this war anytime we want. All we have to do is come siege, like this county here would do the trick. Any of these within the realm would do the trick. That would end the war. But we don't want to end the war yet. We're not quite ready for that one. 2 sieges left over here. Just checking in on their troops, and we can grab ourselves Hergeld. Beautiful. That is definitely done. And we're going to walk down and grab our last bit of coastline over here. So at this point, this is what we would get. Now, keep in mind, we're at war with Georgia. We are not going to be able to get anything from the Byzantine Empire or the Caucasus out of this. So we just want this county here and this county here. Now, I think we're going to have to grant out some Zaporizhian territory. We'll look at that. Okay, we will head over to here. We'll arrive there in 4 months. Not too bad. We do see their forces on the way this way. But they're not particularly powerful. These guys are a bit more powerful. Heavy on the bit, though. We'll see what they end up doing. We're going to be landing right here, so we should probably group these forces up a bit. There we go. And let's see what their plan here is. I'm not planning on really doing too much to stop them here. Yeah. We'll just siege this. And then we'll all group up and go here, I think. That will end the war. Okay, let's all head over. Double checking here. That is everything that we are allowed to take. Cool. So we're going to head on over, and apparently these guys are walking in too. It's fine. I don't care about that. They can do that all they want. Because this is looking absolutely perfect. This will end the battle, or rather end the war, once we siege this. Guaranteed. 100%. 97 ticking war score is currently against us. So, yeah, it'll be nice and quick here. Okay, we stack wipe their forces. We'll group our units together here. And we will have this siege done in 20 days. And with it, the war. Beautiful. And there we go. That is everything that we're allowed to take from Georgia. Consider it done. Now, we're almost certainly going to have to hand out some Zaporizhian territories here. Well, actually, looking at the way this laid out, I'm not so sure we will have to. This guy controls all of this, and that is his de jure duchy. This county is legal for us to hold. This is all part of the Jarldom of Crimea. And all of this territory up here is legal for us to hold. Now, we do need to grant out a bunch of territory here, which we will do, but it looks like we don't actually have to grant any independence, just because of the way that the de jure lines came out. So that's really, really good. I like it. We will definitely get these all granted out to nobles of the Norse culture. And we're going to need to grant out a lot more than just this. We're at 17 out of 19. Here's another 3. Or 17 out of 9, rather. So here's another 3, bringing us to 14. Here's 1. Here's 2. We need to revoke this lease, for sure. Grant that out. Cool. And this is legal for us to hold. It's remarkable that all of this actually ended up being legal for us to hold. There's still 2 that we need to grant out somewhere. Oh, it's these over here, of course. So we need to grant this over and this over. Now we're, of course, going to be above our vassal limit. By like 20 vassals. That's to be expected. So from here, we could definitely think about creating the Kingdom of Zaporizhia, or rather usurping it, which we will certainly do. And that de jure is held here, but I'm going to give it to, I think, this guy. So we'll grant over the Kingdom of Zaporizhia. We're also going to send him a gift. And with all that goodwill that we bought, we're going to attempt to convert him over. 100% chance. I love it. Okay, we can transfer this guy over, but he's considering a proposal from us. Sure. We hold this duchy, which we should not have. That goes de jure to this guy. There we go. 2 vassals go with. Cool. Okay, we're currently 14 direct vassals above, but we should probably consider ticking forward. We can't create this duchy. We can't usurp this one either. Okay, let's tick forward here for a bit. Okay, he does convert. That was fully expected. We can vassalize a Grand Prince, apparently. Done. Absolutely done. Cool. What else can we do here? We can transfer this duke. We'll consider that done. This is acceptable. This is acceptable. And this is acceptable as well. Okay, so this faction here is going to be a problem. We need to get our vassal limit dealt with before we tick forward any further. So, let's take a look at kingdom titles over here. We need 3 more counties in Pontus. Okay. That's a little sad. We can definitely just grant some things kind of randomly, though. So there's 1 county that can move over here. And we need 12 more to get rid of, huh? Well, we can definitely grant some of these guys over here. Cool. We can create the Kingdom of the Caspian Steppe, which we will definitely do, and grant that to this guy. 2 vassals will go with it. So we're now 8 vassals above. Okay. I'd like to deal with this situation over here. I think we're just going to move these into Abkhazia. That'll get rid of a bunch of them. Cool. So with that done, we're now 3 direct vassals above. What else do we want to do? Well, we could certainly grant this vassal over here. Cool. If they have problems with us granting non-de jure vassals, they can, of course, squabble amongst themselves. We can't create Anatolia, but we could create the Kingdom of Cyprus. Grant that to this guy. Ask for his conversion. He might accept. Let's tick forward a little bit here. Okay, he declined. But we will grant him some vassals over here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that does the trick. We're now good to go on that front. We can ransom this guy, that's absolutely fine. And how powerful are these guys really? 8 months. They're not that powerful. And we could just grant this guy over here. No problem. Okay. There's that sorted. Fantastic. And with that, it is about time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we'll see about further expansion if we're not going to have too much factionalism. We'll see how that goes. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and hello Poland, you need to give us this. Okay, we'll definitely do that next episode. And a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, JJ Gamer, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, Jensgram, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.